Why can you refer to pizza and Albert Einstein as amazing? And what's so amazing about amazing? Let's find out. So the first thing we need to know about amazing is that it is an adjective. It describes a noun. That's the function of it. So let's say that we are at a car park. You see, I can describe my car to you, and I can describe it with an adjective. So when I say green, you see over here, green is going to work as an adjective because it's describing the noun. But we are interested in a very specific type of an adjective. So to do that, we are going to divide adjectives into two separate groups. If I say that something is, let's say, beautiful, I could say very, I could say quite. Now you have to understand that those two elements are going to change the intensity of that description. In other words, try to think of music, turning the volume up or turning the volume down. That's pretty much what we are doing over here. So if I say very beautiful, I mean more than just beautiful. If I say quite beautiful, I'm saying, well, a little bit less than that, so it's not as intense. I can say, well, it's a very beautiful car, or I can say, well, it's a quite beautiful car. So really what we are talking about here is description and the ability to change its intensity, to turn that volume up or turn that volume down. But then there is another type of an adjective. So imagine right now exactly the same meaning, beautiful. Imagine it at the highest level of intensity, in its extreme form, so high you cannot go any higher. So if we are going to add that emotion, that drama, we cannot simply modify the adjective. We cannot simply change the intensity of it. What we need is another word which is also going to be an adjective and which is going to be synonymous to this, but it's going to be already inclusive of that emotion and drama. So now you can see that we have two adjectives. One is beautiful, the other one is gorgeous. What they are is two different types of adjectives. Beautiful is an adjective which we can grade. Gorgeous is an adjective which cannot be graded. So it is already in its extreme form. Because with gorgeous, we cannot add that intensity. This is already the absolute peak of beautiful. There is nothing more than gorgeous. Amazing is an extreme adjective. But now the question is, what does amazing mean on the gradable end of the scale? So now that we know amazing is an extreme adjective, let's have a look at two sentences. Amazing is not the best choice for either of those, to be honest. Because you see, amazing on the gradable end of the scale means surprising. And that means that as humans, we can be surprised about anything. I can be surprised about this marker. I can be surprised about my hand. I can be surprised about virtually anything. We can be surprised by the pizza. We can be surprised by Albert Einstein. But you see, those elements, even though they surprise us, well, they exist in their own little contexts. Pizza in itself cannot surprise us. It is something about the pizza that surprises us. And that is what makes amazing not very accurate. It only shows that we have an emotional, dramatic response to the pizza. with regards to surprise, but we are not really talking about what surprises us. Let's have a look at what really we are trying to say in each of those cases. With pizza, we are most probably talking about its taste. So we are going to find an adjective, tasty. With Albert Einstein, we most probably are talking and referring to his intelligence. Let's say clever. Those two adjectives are very accurate in the context of what we are trying to communicate. So we could say, well, this pizza is tasty. Albert Einstein was clever. But if we want to be extreme, if we want to show that drama, that emotional, personal element, we need to find the extreme equivalent to those adjectives. So what we are going to do is we are going to find a synonym of tasty, and that is N for clever. And now you see those two adjectives are so much better suited for what we are trying to communicate. So instead of saying this pizza is amazing, we could say this pizza is delicious. Instead of saying Albert Einstein was amazing, we will say Albert Einstein was brilliant. So next time you hear someone say, or maybe you want to say, oh, amazing, really dig a little bit deeper. Remember that amazing means surprising, and ask yourself a question, why is it surprising and what context is it surprising in? Is it about taste? And then try to find an adjective which fits that context most accurately. I hope this video helps you understand adjectives, how they behave, but also what they are trying to communicate. Pure description or description with other layers. Thank you for watching, and we hope you've just found English a little bit easier. Happy learning, and see you in the next video. Thank you.